Amen.
Jesus is saying, because he caught me off guard about 3 a.m. this morning. Jesus is saying, you worry about how people treat you when you need to be worried about how you treat me. Well, that pierced me in my heart. I think I said it again. Jesus said, he you is worried about how folk treat you. Jesus said, he you is worried about what folk got to say about you. Jesus said, he you is worried about how folk feel about you. When the only thing you need to be concerned about is how you treat me. This is going to catch some of y'all off guard, but I got to preach it. I don't care if I'm the only one in here that's saying, Lord, I thank you. Jesus is saying, I wake you up each and every day, and you still won't commit to me. You still sit at home in your bed on Sunday mornings, and you won't come give me no praise. I keep talking trash. Y'all know how I am. Jesus said, I blessed you with a job. I blessed you with a house. I blessed you with a car. I didn't just bless you with a job, but I blessed you with a career. And you're still making up excuses to why you have no relationship with me. Jesus is saying right now, as nasty as you are, because some of us, y'all, we know we got some nasty ways. We know we'll still pop off on the deep end. We know right now, y'all, we know, y'all, if you believe me, watch this right here. We know that most of us are just one step away from being poster. We one step away from slapping somebody upside the head. We one step away from pointing somebody's face. We one step away from telling somebody exactly how we feel. But God said, even though you are a nasty individual, I still have placed a hedge fence of protection around you, and you still won't open up your mouth and give me praise. But as soon as somebody told you a bone about somebody else, you always got something to say about somebody else. But if you would just begin to look and understand what I'm doing in your life, you would at least open up your mouth and give me praise. But I'm sure this morning I got some thankful folk in the building. I'm sure this morning I might not have but 2 or 3 of y'all in here, but I'm sure I got some thankful folk in the building who will say, Lord, I know I ain't what I need to be in, but Lord, I'm glad I'm not what I used to be in. I know I got some thankful folk in here who say, God, I don't need you to close my eyes in order for me to give you praise, but I'm going to give you praise while there's still blood running through my veins. I'm going to give you praise while I still have breath in my body, because God, I know I haven't been the best sister. I know I haven't been the best brother, but God, I'm giving you praise because I know you brought me from a mighty long way. I'm sure I got somebody in here, Deacon Marquise, who will give God praise because you know God has been good to you. And when I read my Bible, y'all, God said, if you are ashamed of me, I'll be ashamed of you. That's why, y'all, when I step foot inside God's house, I don't care how you feel about me. I don't care what you say about me. I don't even care if you say I used to be a dope dealer. Yes, baby, I used to be. But I need you to understand something right now. I'm only focused on what's in front of me. I can't be worried about what was behind me. Because the truth be told, all of us got a used to be story. You used to be a crackhead. You used to be a whore. You used to be a liar. But look at you now. This shows us that God is still in the blessing business. We need to understand this right here. That God is blessing us right now. Amen. Simply because we could have very well be the one that they was eulogizing yesterday. Come on. We could have very well been in that number of people that been dropping off like flies around here. But thanks be to Jehovah. Thanks be to the chosen one. Thanks be to the righteous one. I might not have all the money that I want in my pocket, but I thank God I'm still standing. I might not have the marriage that I desire to have, but thank God I still got one. I might not be where I think I need to be in life, but thank God He's still working in my life. I'm thanking God He's still working in my life. Go ahead and go back to the book of Ruth. I'm going to spell through it just a minute, but I always want y'all to see where I'm coming from. The book of Ruth is the 8th book of the Bible. It contains 4 chapters. It has 85 verses. It has 2,578 words. 16 questions. This is the first book of the Bible, Mr. Lowe, without prophecy or any particular message from God. Ain't no prophecy in this book. It's real short, but it's a lot of meat in it. And ain't no particular message from God. But if you read it, you can see that God is still in the midst. Amen. In the book of Ruth, we find Naomi with her 2 daughters, with her 2 daughter-in-laws, Orpah and Ruth. Naomi's husband dies first. Then about 10 years later, both of her sons die. Right. Now Naomi is left with nobody but her 2 daughter-in-laws. Right. Naomi tells these ladies to go back to your families. I don't need you anymore. I can't do nothing for you, but watch this. Naomi tells them to go back to their family only because I am old in age. And even if I found a husband, even if I gave birth to a child, would you sit there and wait for my child to become grown? Hallelujah. Orpah leaves, but Ruth stays. Yeah. Naomi tells Sister Ruth to follow your sister-in-law. I'm in verse number 16, if y'all follow me. Ruth said, entreat me not to leave you, or to return from the following after you. For where you go, guess what? I'm going to go. Will you lodge? When she's saying, will you stay? Baby girl, I want you to know that I'm going to stay there as well. And the people that you call yours, guess what? I'm going to call them my people. And your God is going to be, guess what? He also going to be my God. I'm in verse number 17. Where you die, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to die right there as well. And where you are buried, I'm going to be buried right there as well. Ruth was trying to tell Naomi, I got your back. We in this together. Some of y'all missed that right there. Do you have somebody who will look you right in your eyes and say, I got your back. We in this together. Naomi didn't realize something, y'all. Naomi had something that's called a friend. Many of us in here, we have no idea what a friend is. Only because you yourself, you have never made yourself friendly. But Jesus is letting us know right now, y'all, that Ruth is standing before Naomi saying, I got your back. Come on. Watch what Ruth has to do. Hallelujah. Ruth cut ties with her past. Amen. Come on. Some of us, that's the hardest thing for us to do, is cut ties with our past. It gets deeper than that, y'all. Ruth even cut ties with her family. Some of us will never get to the next level in life because of our past. You still worry about the man or woman you used to be. I know how y'all feel, y'all, because every now and then it pops up in my brain. I often begin to wonder about the man I used to be. Can I be real with y'all? At times I get pissed off. At times I get upset. But guess what God say? Don't be worried about the one you used to be. But I need you to be concerned about the one you are right now. You will never be able to receive what God has for you only because you're still holding on to family members that mean you no good. I think I said it again, y'all. I might have to turn my head on y'all on this one because I really want to look at each and every one of you in your eyes, because I need you to understand you're holding on to some folk that mean you no good. You're holding on to something that I like to call dead weight. Does anybody know what dead weight is? Some of us in this building right now, we are actually in a little rowboat, and our boat is beginning to sink, and the only way you're going to be able to float, you got to start chunking some stuff off. I've made up in my mind, it can be the one that brought me in the world. If you are my dead weight, I got to turn you loose. If my wife is my dead weight, guess what, y'all? I love you, baby, but I got to turn you loose. And to all of those in here who always worry about your child, if your child is your dead weight, you need to turn that dead weight loose so you can float again. I don't know about y'all, but I've made up in my mind, I've been through too much for me to not have what God has for me. I've been down too long. If it's my season, I need to get what God has for me. Yes. Hallelujah. Come on. You're still holding on to leeches. And everybody know what a leech is. You're still holding on to a leech that's sucking every ounce of you that they can. Come on, don't look at me crazy like you don't know what leeches I'm talking about. It might be your mother that's a leech, you need to flick it off. It might be your child that's a leech, you need to flick it off. Well, I can't have nobody sucking on me unless I desire for you to suck on me. But it's crazy, it's strange. The one that you want to suck on you the most is the one that'll always turn around and give you that. Come on. I told Mama Sabrina I wasn't going to cuss no more. But the one that you want to be in your corner is the one that always got attitude. The one you want to be in your corner is the one that always look at you crazy. Well, baby, have you ever looked in the mirror and told yourself, maybe it's not my spouse, but maybe it's me. Maybe it's not my sister, but maybe it's me. Maybe it's not my father, but maybe it's me. I'm at verse number 20, y'all. The word, it still gets a little better, y'all. Verse number 20 says, she says, don't call me. Maybe back up, y'all. We're going to back it up, y'all. So, they're going in town by name Bethlehem. They go in Bethlehem and everybody's shocked to see Naomi. You know how it is when you ain't been around for a while and you pop back up and they glad to see you. Y'all know how that is. You really don't get a chance to see nobody to funerals because for some reason won't believe in doing family reunions no more. But that's a whole nother thing. But y'all, she come back into town and they said, oh, I can't believe who that is. Is that Naomi, huh? I want y'all to go to verse number 20 because I sure want y'all to catch what I'm saying. She said, don't call me Naomi, but call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. She says,